T minus 30 seconds. T minus 20 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Thursday, man. What's poppin', YouTube, man? This your boy Retro Rick from Retro Rick and TwoJsKicks, RetroVision Podcast, back at you. Look, you know the routine by now, right? If you don't, let me go ahead and put y'all up on game. Smash that like button. Tell a friend that we live. Man, Thursday, doing something special. Got some of my player partners gonna push up too as well. Don't worry, my co-host gonna be here too as well. But we're gonna hop right into it, man. My guy, y'all done seen him before. ATL representative. Real good dude, man. Look, give my guy Warren Walker, man. If you don't, y'all know the routine. Smash that like button. Support 808 Kicks. What's good, my G?
Chilling, bro. What's happening?
Q, how you feeling today, dog?
I'm tired, man, but it's a lot going on. I've been ready to talk to. I'm glad you invited me on the pod tonight.
Yeah, it's been a lot going on for real. No cap. Been a lot going on. We're gonna try to get down to some of this. Shout out to my boy with the thumbnail too, man. We've been trying to go crazy with the thumbnails. I know y'all see the thumbnail. So about 2Js, as well as the Shoe Surgeon, and then what's going on with the stores. Stores, I think, how many stores they got, bro? Anyway, man, how many stores involved?
I only ever knew about the one in Vegas, and that's the main one I think they focusing on as far
Vegas?
as what 2Js, with him pulling up and all that. That's the biggest store.
That's the biggest store, Vegas. And I've been to that one. That one connect to the hotel.
I never been. I've been to Vegas, but I wasn't aware of him or the store at the time. So.
Got you. So man, we're gonna hop right into it on this RetroVision podcast. I'm gonna bring up. Let's go. Matter of fact, before we bring up anything, let's give a little story. And back, if y'all on Instagram and if you want to push up on YouTube, you're more than welcome to. We cannot see your comments on Instagram, even though we're streaming. We're streaming on YouTube. The link in the bio at the top. You can push up on either one of our platforms. My guy's streaming too as well. Q, do you know what's going on? Far as I guess the backstory, how he started. I guess been from the streets, or I guess he actually off the streets. And then how his story just evolved, getting a store, him and his wife going on, doing the right thing, getting a store, making a name for himself, being good for the sneaker culture. A lot of people, which you do too, this is why you here. I talk shit about resellers a lot, bro. We get a lot of slack, it's a lot of people, give resellers and resale stores a lot of slack. But I want to get down to the, what's business and paperwork and stuff like that. So do you know, his story on the back end before we start?
Not really. Not JC Lopez, 2Js, not his story.
Okay.
Neither. Cause I ain't never really been big fans of either. Like I was interested in Dominique when he first really started to blow up, doing all the big customs for the celebrities, but outside of that, I wasn't really too interested in one of their backgrounds, to be honest with you.
Gotcha. You said neither one of the backgrounds. But Shoe Surgeon is known for what? Making custom shoes A lot of custom, a lot of one-on-ones, a lot of boxers, a lot of athletes. Definitely
Mm-hmm.
boxers been known for walking down with his shoes, and also he got sued too as well.
Mm-hmm.
With Nike.
Yeah.
You want to elaborate? You want to elaborate why he got sued on Nike?
Well, as we know, Nike they've been after everybody who they feel like they can go after. To be honest with
Mm-hmm.
you,
Okay.
we've been going through this with lawsuits with sneaker brands for years and years, but the way Nike doing it, going after Shoe Surgeon, is kind of different because we always looked at him like a customizer. But
Mm-hmm.
it wasn't until recently, for me at least, once the settlement happened with Shoe Surgeon and Nike, and this 2J's thing happening at the same time, it seemed like it's kind of tied. Maybe in 2J mind it's tied together. Maybe that's why he jumping out the window right now. Maybe it's the other stuff that Shoe Surgeon doing. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, I know we gonna get into all that, but bro, I don't. Like I said, I ain't fans. I ain't never been big fans of now one of them. 2J's had his controversies too. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Which we know we didn't have some dealings with them folks over there too, who sparked the controversy with Urban Necessities years ago.
Yeah.
That gave a lot of people their first look at 2J's and Urban Necessity.
Gotcha. I met him a couple of times, just running to him in the sneaker cars on some high and by. I see, and this was back in the day before, he was buying out the tables, as we were seeing the videos going on now. And what he's, was famous for, just buying out the tables before he had a storefront. He would buy,
Right.
buy a lot of tables, buy bulk, and buy big, and they're doing that. So we got what we're talking about. We got Shoe Surgeon is a famous reconstructor, as we can say, of certain shoes. Went in business with 2J's. 2J's got a resale store. Resale store is popular out there in Vegas called Urban Necessities. Him, if I'm not mistaken, him and his wife was the sole owners at, I guess, first, and then maybe some silent partners we don't know about because you know how that can work behind the doors, but they were the face of the business. And a lot of people, which realizing now when you looking back at it, when you open up stores, yes, a resale shop, it's a consignment shop too as well.
Mm-hmm.
That's, what I'm saying. A lot of people are like, yo, what are they talking about? So I'm just trying to put a little context to everything. It's consignment. So when
That's
you
part
do
of the
go to,
game.
it's part of the game. So when you go to some of these big stores, that's not a Foot Locker or a Foot Action, or the bigger stores you used to go into, even an A Mom and Year. You go to the big stores, it's that store is a resale store. You know what I'm saying? Which sometimes if you can't get a certain product, you know what time it is. You got to go to the resale store.
Yeah.
But and that's why I got you on. I know you don't mess with the resale too much, so it's like
It's a necessary evil in my opinion. I'm gonna always stand on the side of retail first.
mm,
That's just because most of the time retail is the safer and half of the time the cheaper. Well, nowadays
mm,
it might be the cheaper option to go retail. Some of this stuff it come out half price on the resale market. But as far as JC and Urban Necessities,
mm.
it was the whole selling fakes controversy
From
that
back in the day.
really
Yeah, I'm ready. Let's talk about it. Let's talk. And that's what.
that's that's what really put him out there, and that's what really got me to being like, okay,
You
I
again.
don't really I don't really rock with dude,
So
cause
you more so like when you see it in the line when in the headlines and stuff like that, it's more so like, boy, here you go again. But
no, no,
huh?
because it's it's like you said, cause I met him one time at Sneaker Con here in Atlanta, right?
Okay.
A few years, probably 4 or 5 years ago, maybe.
Okay.
He was there, people was walking up to him, I walked up that similar to what you were saying, high and by pretty much. Like I don't know you like that. I ain't trying to be up on you, you know what I'm saying? But I know who you are. What's up?
Mm-hmm.
But then here go the the UA stuff
Getting
and this
caught, getting caught
whole
with we're getting caught with UA's the fakes.
right.
Okay.
Travis Scott's and what was it, Court Purples and all that, right?
Back in the day. So what year that was?
That had to be 2020 or 21. I want to say 2020 because I feel like that we was fresh in the pandemic, either fresh into the pandemic or right before. I want to say it might have been 21.
Mm.
I want to say me and you was already outside doing what we was doing back then.
Yeah, definitely 2021. What's up? Well, we'll get into them shoes, my boy.
Yeah, so I think it was
Raffles and
around
all
that
that.
time.
So okay, so 2021. So he was
So
known. So back on
yeah,
go ahead, bro.
he was known for that from a lot of people.
Okay.
People like myself who, I'm in Atlanta. I had, like I said, I had been to Vegas, but I didn't know who he was when I went to Vegas in 2018. I didn't go to Vegas to hunt sneakers or nothing like that. So I wasn't looking up stores or none of that. I was just on some, vacation, whoop de woo. Me, my wife, my brother, his old lady, we was out there getting to it. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't trying to buy no
Okay.
sneakers.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, all right, here go this dude. Typical bad reseller stuff, right? He sell fakes. Um, the store is overpriced, and the comments gonna take off. Once they hear something negative, the comments gonna take off. They gonna lie. These comments I've been seeing now. I ain't gonna jump out the window and do that because JC sounds like a legit victim when he's the only one talking.
Mm-hmm. What's the key word said? When he's the only one talking, though.
When he's the only one talking, I ain't heard. I saw the fake stuff years ago,
okay,
and I was off him. I'm like, I'm gonna leave him alone. I ain't got to follow him. I ain't got to say nothing bad about you. If I don't like you, I'm gonna just let you do what you do. You ain't in my way. You know what I'm saying? If I see you too much and I don't want to see you, I block you. I mean, like, what going on? Is with him. I just left it alone. You see him pop up SneakerCon. You see him with this shoe. You see Complex or this platform post. 2J's just bought 400 pairs at SneakerCon.
Buying out the tables, bro.
2J spent 200,000 at SneakerCon. It's like, all right, okay, I get it. I see what you're doing. You him with the shoes. You got everything. You come pull up, buy everybody's shit, no problem. Pull out wads of cash, slap motherfucker in the face with it, leave with all these shoes, laughing like the Joker. Yeah. So.
Give me that table. Give me that table. But that's I mean, but if he building his empire, wouldn't that be part of the game if you're trying to get a store? You know what I mean? As far as like buying some tables, getting both deals. Hey, look, and to be fair, some of them people were giving shoes away just to be on camera with them, and some of that shit be capped. And what I mean by that, I have been to venues. I ain't saying no venues. I ain't gonna no names, but it be staged where somebody will pull up, with the shoe, or let me buy at the table, or try to, man, they gonna go right back in the car, right back around the corner when everybody gone, man, and make it go right back to where it was supposed to go. So a lot of that do be for show. I get it. Now recently you see a lot of stars and athletes with the walkthroughs. You know what I mean? The rappers now pushing up at the venues more and more usual. So you got to be on point because now everybody at your table at that venue with their camera. So just really just looking at you. So you said in 2021 he was known for, you say, Travis Scott's Court Purple was another shoes.
It was the Travis Scott sixes because that was the one that old boy made the video about.
Okay.
With the you did a stream with him around that time.
With who?
The dude who made the video, but I don't want to say his name. Don't make me say his name. I don't want to say his name.
You know I'm buying bad, bro. What's that name?
The UA dude who made the crazy video about people.
Oh, okay. I got you, boy.
When he made the crazy video about him, you did a live stream.
Okay.
That I was on.
You talking about Troll McGetton?
Him.
Yeah, man, what's good, man? I know you. So, on that stream, my boy. So look, what happened on that stream, bro? You know, boy, you crazy as hell, man.
No, I'm talking when it first happened. You
When it
remember when it
happened, I'm
first
saying, but when
happened?
it happened, it was he got caught back then in 2020.
Yeah, when dude first came, that was with the Travis Scott sixes
The British
and
cactus. I mean,
no, the olive.
the olive.
And remember he was pulling it up on the video and talking crazy about the UA stuff and blah 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 and the overpriced this and that and
So,
that's
look,
that was
question though. In hindsight, now knowing was he right?
yeah, he was always right about 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 one aspect of it
Okay. So
because
damn.
he was trying to kill two birds with one stone. He
Okay.
was what he was trying to do.
That
He was
content, I get it. So Troll was actually right. So Troll, he was trolling, but he wasn't trolling. Trolling again.
half
Shout
right.
out to
He
Troll.
was
If anybody run this shit back, what's good, by G? Y'all know what's popping. So Troll Mageddon, they're gonna run with this shit too.
I don't want
Was
to say his name 'cause I don't want no
that's my
smoke.
partner, bro. I be putting out content. Hey, so my boy Troll Mageddon, he was right when I guess my boy TwoJs got
So
popped with the Travis Scott sixes basically then. When with the
so
video
if
and the content he was putting out.
right,
It
he
made
was never
sense.
there. He was never there. Two
Mhm.
J's wasn't in none of them videos,
Okay.
but the onus was put on Two J's because he was the owner. And if you got people working in your store who don't know how to authenticate and this and that, and you getting over on
Got you.
people and you overcharging people for shoes that ain't authentic when you can just go over here and
Got you.
get
Oh,
you
lost
know
you
what
on
I'm
the
saying?
sound.
that was that. So
You still can hear me?
yeah.
There we go. But yeah, bro, that's crazy, bro.
So yeah, that was pretty much my introduction to Two J's. And I watched him for a little while, and once I figured out that I didn't have anything to gain necessarily from having him pop up on my feed every day, I just unfollowed him. And I saw him when I saw him. I ain't had nothing to hold over his head. It was just, in the back of my mind, my introduction to him and the fact that, I try to stay away from buying resale. Like, if I can get it for retail,
You ain't
that's how I want
bullshitting,
it
my
every
boy. You
time.
was not playing, boy. You was anti-resale, Mr. Retail.
I'll do it though if I
You sure
really
you
feel
really
like I
won't?
need to.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or
But just
some,
on
my
that
wife.
casual and resale no.
Yeah, no, no. I'm trying to get cause I'll let it go. If I can't cop it for retail, I'll let it go. Cause there's another
Okay.
shoe coming right around the corner. I already got four more sneakers I want that coming out this year. I ain't gonna hurt from not having that one. You know.
We're about to hop into it, man. But God, share these comments, man. We about to get Matt. We got video footage. Matt, appreciate you pushing up too. Man, can we call a spade a spade? Jay is a hustler who got hustle. Yeah, we and
Hey,
that's what we trying to figure out. Hey,
hey,
I'm
it's
about to drop this. Anybody else want to push up? We'll drop the stream too, man. I know Rick gonna push up and somebody else gonna push up. We'll drop the stream, the link. But okay, it's a dirty
listen.
game, bro. It's a dirty game
Nah,
out here,
nah,
bro.
Matt, nah, Matt, you right because like I alluded to, and y'all clearly, I ain't hating on nobody, right?
No. Bro, look here. We do this RetroVision podcast. Let's get it.
But when you get negative accusations in this culture, that shit gonna stick with you long term until you can dispel
Mm,
it. And the only way right now that he can get to dispelling some shit outside
mm-hmm,
of this people calling it playing victim. That's how, cause that's how it look, right?
mm-hmm.
But when you get clapped back at and you talking about you got receipts,
Mm.
guess what need to happen next?
Talk to
You
him.
need you need to open it. You need to go and open them files up, my guy. If you saying all this happening behind your back and you ain't know about this and where the money at and You wanna pull up the comment?
Which one?
I don't know the dude name. Was it one of the dudes who was at the store? Who put this comment on IG?
Oh, it's supposed to be in the yeah. So this supposed to be put that comment up. Go ahead. We finna read this. I know what you're talking about. This is I don't know. They deleted it. This was on Complex when I seen it. This is supposed to be from somebody at the store Urban Necessities, which is now ran by Dominus Crew, Shoe Surgeon Shoe Surgeon's crew, shall I say. So that being said, it was somebody supposed to be like the account manager or something that he kind of. There we go, Ray. Let's go and add this one up. Let's cue this one.
The comment is wild too, by the way. So pretty much this dude, I can't see his name, and it looked like he deleted the comment. I've been looking for it for like the past 45 minutes. I can't find it. But he at 2J's under the Complex reposting of 2J's going to the store yesterday.
Mm-hmm. The video. Hold on, you want to show them the video first to give them context, or?
I mean, I got the video, Rich.
Let's roll the video, my guy. Let's roll. Then we're gonna go back to this so they can kind of know what's going on for the people. Smash that like button. Tell a friend that is live RetroVision Podcast.
Well, we got U-Hauls.
You ready?
Let's get it.
In the back of the store. You want to tell me why you're packing consignor product into this truck?
This is mine. This is mine. I'm a consigner.
Who's here? You know I still own the store, bro. By law, you need to let me in there. By law, you need to let me in there. Please don't make this about yourself, bro. Bro, I love you, and my name is on this paperwork, bro. Suelta la puerta, bro. No te me metas en medio. Por favor, sal del medio and do what's right. Do what's right. Do what's right. That I wanted to see, the one person that's been dodging. You want to sit here and tell me why you're sitting?
Alex, we're here helping consigners. If you want to come in and help us, we welcome you.
Yeah. All of a sudden now it's help you, right?
Jay,
it's amazing.
We've always been here.
Sure you have. Sure, being out the store and having security in the front of the door, right? While you sit here and run and not take any accountability for anything, right? That's support. Packing shit up, right?
I mean, he crashing out.
He went in through the back though. He knew the security guard because he's like, yo, man, come on, Poppy. You know this ain't right, man. Don't, you know what I'm saying? Don't, come on, let me in. But you went in through the back door, and he went in.
Started speaking Spanish.
Oh, we got my boy Rick done pushed that Don't Rest Greatness is in the damn building. My guy, let's get it. And we finna, I need you to read this for me too. Yo,
what's the deal, y'all?
Yo,
I'm fashionably late. I was attending to my daddy duties, but what's the deal? I know we having a one-off podcast. How everybody feeling tonight?
Well, we can't complain, my G. Appreciate you for pushing up, tapping in as usual. Don't Rest Greatness is in the damn building. We got my player partner, 808Q is in the damn building.
Q, what's good, my boy? Thank you for blessing us with your presence tonight. How you feeling, man?
I'm chilling, man. I'm just ready to talk about this all this beef and drama.
Yeah,
it's exciting. It feel like Kendrick versus Drake again.
All over in the shoot. We're gonna stay up. Look, anything happen, we're gonna bring it out. We're gonna try to be fair on both sides, but we players too at the end of the day. We're gonna put y'all up on game, bro. Y'all know I just can't. We're gonna see. We finna chop it up. Let's narrate through all this, man. Go ahead, Q. Read the letter that this is supposed to have been from one of the people at Urban Necessities. Like we looked for it, they deleted it. We can't find it. But go ahead, Q, on this one.
Hold on. let me hit my drink real quick.
Get it. Cheers on a Thursday.
Yeah, facts. Definitely big cheers to the chat. You know what I mean?
For sure that. So he at 2JsKicks. You are losing it. Do you remember what the book's inventory looked like when you was selling Joni's shares? Do you remember the $191,000 plus paid from a business account to your personal Amex 2 years ago in 2023. Needed transaction details, and you said you asked your lawyers? So we doing lawyers now, huh? Ooh. Remember the $75K trip to Japan to buy bait? You don't remember doing that, do you, 2Js? What about the truckloads of inventory you took from the store? Stealing pinball machines. Your house, the business still pays for. Damn. We pay your mortgage, dog. Of course you do. And you justify all that with your victim mentality. But I doubt you remember me sitting at the bank with you. Embarrassed the banker had to hear the way you spoke to your wife. I felt the same way hearing you talk to your employees. I remember the exact moment you contributed to pricing increases and many other things you're claiming victim to. Stop pretending there's a plot. No one would make a plan to invest in Urban Necessities without the face of the brand. You, as an active partner, that makes sense too. You had a responsibility to contribute instead of being a leader. You bailed out long before you stopped getting paid. Nasty.
So that would look. We're gonna see. I don't know if somebody was trolling. They deleted the comment. We got it. To be fair, we don't know this. They say they was the account manager or whatever. At Urban Necessities, so they knew what was going on. So on the back end, it seemed like it been going down before we knew it was going down. And some of y'all should have known. Well, probably y'all did. Well, I want to know in the chat or the comment too when y'all run this back. If you got any shoes at Urban Necessities, have you got paid? And do you plan on getting your shoes back? How you getting your shoes back? What legal actions you want to take? Dude just pushed up in the U-Haul on that video we just rolled, right? So he got a call, obviously, right? Now some of these shoes I'm here are going to the other, what's the other ones, bro? Flight Club and.
So they moving them.
The affiliate locations and
so just pay attention since y'all do know it's going down now and it's being publicized and we putting the information out there. That's why it's RetroVision Podcast. We're gonna put y'all up on game, keep y'all linked in the forum. If you know you got something down there, hey, check in with them folks. You ain't gotta go down there and put no 2Js or nothing like that on no camera, but look, but at least be aware that it's a possibility that your product might be gone already. You ain't getting your product, or it might be tied down. If it's, I don't know, bro. If it go to court, I don't know. They're gonna be using this as evidence now. I don't know how this stuff gonna go down, or. So that being said, that consignment, that's when, like I say, when people leave their shoes on consignment for a certain amount, especially like you paid attention to dude that was loading U-Haul. I seen a lot of Travis Scott boxes, bro. So if you got, okay, say he worked, let's say the store, he said, because we're going to speak numbers. Let's say 2 million. Let's say 2 million. Let's say 2 million, right? That's easy in inventory when you got a person that got the shoe on consignment, that overhead, but you still have to pay that person to say, this person might say, hey, look, hold these Travis Scotts, whatever, I want $2,500 for it. They might say, okay, we're going to sell it for $29.95, whatever. So they can make $450 off of it, right? It should have been a way where when they scanned you, you either should have got paid right away, or it got to be something better, because now we going back and forth and talking about it, but what about the people shit that's up in there that they might not get a chance to get back? Or
Retro, I'm gonna be honest with you. I've been to that store several times. The floor in there is worth more than $2 million. It's all granite, bro.
Granite.
All white Italian marble granite. That the floor in there is worth more than $2 million.
Damn.
They got 4 stores.
They shoes back. No, I would just, bro. Come on, man. It got to be a way. Go ahead. What you say, Q?
They got 4 stores. Vegas.
It's one in Soho, right? And it's one in Soho.
Yep.
Yeah, Vegas, Cali. Yeah. They're saying the New York store is closed.
Okay.
But I don't know how much truth it is to that. That might ain't no telling, bro. Cause if you got cut in the way that 2J's is implying they got cut in, that means these other stores was a part of it too.
Mm-hmm.
So Flight Club, Stadium Goods.
Yeah, get that money right away. It should be a way. It should be a way where they scan whatever your shoe in the system when you take it on consignment. I'm just saying, right? That's why I was saying $2 million. If you got $2 million in inventory, you give it to somebody. It has to be a way when that shoe sells, not no 2-3 years later talking about what my $2 million at, and then he's saying, oh, half gone through this, and I'm only gonna give you half back. It has to be some type of system where, like, you get paid right away 2-3 days. And me personally, like, if I know I had somebody dealing with somebody who was gonna do it, you bring me a 50 piece of your shoes on consignment. First and foremost, like when I do my retro cons and my pop-ups, right, with my vendors and more, I sign contracts. I make sure I have $1 million umbrella on the building when we do the venues with people's shoes, because someone can break in. It can be a fire. So anything's possible, bro. You got me?
Yes, sir.
So for me, you do a contract with whoever you're dealing with. Make sure they got insurance on their product. So when this going down, at least you can file a claim and get the insurance money or something, bro. So I'm still looking at it as a consumer too on the back end. Yeah, everybody laughing. It's a resale shop. Man, them people want their money. Y'all don't know what them folks had planned, bro, for their future, their kids and other stuff and other ventures. When they believe in Urban Necessities or whoever it is, we ain't got to call names and, like, you see what I'm saying, bro? And the shit go down like this. So that's my angle at it. That's the way I'm coming from, bro. It got to be a better way. And stores do it. I'm sure the stores do consignment the right way. But when it's blown up into this magnitude, where it's like, man, to me personally, man, I've been sneaker game damn near dead, bro. The shit lame. The shit lame. We go back and forth with the same stuff. And what I mean by that, right? So say this shoe will drop, this person will get this shoe, and then it'll be the next hype one, then it'll be the next hype one, and then everybody forget about just the regular shoes, bro. Everybody just on the hype wave right now. Or what's just popping. I got to have it. Or got to make the money for it. For me, man, it's just like, man, the shit just getting watered down. And then now y'all seeing it right now go down because it's like, shit. I mean, major store. This man got 4 stores. And now the man's name is stained for the rest of his life. Either however you want to look at it. He did good business or bad business. Business was done. The contract should have been done either way for the consumers, for the people that actually gave this man the shoes. Now we don't know who did it. 2J's. But then, we'll talk about my boy Dominic too, for real, the shoe surgeon. It's like, okay, what are people's shoes at the end of the damn day, bro?
We ain't even really got into surgeon yet. But nah, y'all right. I mean, it is kind of almost like a situation where everybody right, except for the people who just pick it aside. Like, if you look at it objectively, it's all foul business. You know what I mean? Like, whether you want to believe,
business, bro, all across the board, bro.
Yeah, whether you want to believe the surgeon side or you want to believe the 2J side, is nasty either way, or you want to believe both sides, because it seemed like everybody was doing something shady.
Yeah.
So who we supposed to listen to until the receipts come out? Now with Dominic, shoe surgeon, he just had to settle out with Nike. Do we know why? Yeah, we know why. Yep. Some of them shoes y'all were paying $1,500 for, they came from Soo Young.
Unauthorized.
Them shoes didn't come from no authorized retailer. They didn't come from Foot Locker, Nike, Finish Line, DSG, none of them. They came in a DHL package.
And put together well, for real.
And he paid.
Mm-hmm.
So how am I supposed to believe that? Tim said it. They both shady.
They all shady, bro. Look, bro. This whole thing, this whole ordeal is people pointing the finger at each other that both been doing shady stuff. You know what I mean? Like that's the part that just kind of egged me about it. You know what I mean? Being just following it and all that, because you can just tell both of them just trying to plead their case.
And Nike slapped a choker on Shoe Surgeon too. He can't make nothing that's not for personal use, and he cannot duplicate or sell it commercially.
Trey D in the building.
Trey D,
he can only do one of ones.
And that's it.
That's it. And he can't sell them online. Not in the way that he was doing before, dropping a full size run of some camo foes for $1,500. Couldn't find out the air ain't airing. You know what I'm saying? And if he get caught doing anything Nike don't like, they can crack his head for whatever the full amount is.
Dang.
So he looking real shiesty. That news came out 3 days after we seen them doofy ass Gucci shoes he got, where he posing up there with Kyle Kuzma looking like his girlfriend.
Yeah. It came out. My boy said it was about 2 days later. But it been like the whole week it's been kind of like the whole week has been crazy. The whole week. So I mean, either way.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all. A lot of this shit is just aftershocks from COVID. When the shit was pumped up and everybody was getting shoes and it was really, the game was flooded because people was in the house and they was out here purchasing all that stuff. Mm-hmm. All this stuff is just starting to come back and it's really just starting to rear its ugly head. You know what I mean? A lot of people thought they was out here doing wheeling and dealing and getting what they thought was legit. And it was pumping the market full of fake shit. I'm gonna be honest with you. You know what I mean? Taking advantage of the hype because it was at its all-time high. You know what I mean? And now it's coming back that all this shit wasn't what it was. You know what I mean?
It ain't bouncing back.
Nope. So now people pointing fingers at each other because look, they didn't put all this money in there. They got stores that they got to pay. Bro, that store's in Caesar's Palace. I know they paying a ridiculous ticket just for it to have it built. I don't know if y'all ever been in that store. I'm pretty sure y'all have, but the store alone got more than $2 million worth of granite in the floor.
I mean, so they got to get them people their shoes back then, man. I mean, they got to do right by the people, man. They got to cash them out or something, bro.
They got to do right by the people, bro.
Yo.
So him going to the store, what y'all getting out of this? Hey, Rick, like what you getting? Him going to the store, what you get out of it? Like what you taking out of it?
Bro, I'm gonna be honest with you. I kind of watched a little bit of all the stuff he been talking about, and he just looked like he got a guilty conscience, and he know that pressure of getting applied, and them walls starting to close in, and you know what I mean. He just trying to tell his side from his vantage point, but it's always three sides to the truth. It's the truth. It's Dominic's side and it's his side. They all shady, bro.
Bro, the dude who, how the saying go? Don't respect the victim, respect the shooter.
Yeah.
The shooter feel like they right too.
Facts.
And they both look like the shooter.
Facts.
Like I can't respect it. I can't, dog. Like I need facts now.
I need verifiable proof.
We need paperwork.
I need the paperwork, bro, because I don't trust. Look, we've been.
How much you think the rent is?
Huh?
How much you think the rent is in that store?
It's in Caesar's Palace, so let's just put that there. It's probably $100,000 a month, or maybe $50,000 a month. $100,000. It's in Caesar's Palace. Ain't nothing in there that's low quality of nothing. Trust me, I done been to Vegas plenty times. Retro will tell you, I was out there.
Caesar Palace, I went out there for a wedding. It connects from Caesar Palace Hotel where you can just walk across.
Literally. It ain't nothing cheap in there. It's Gucci stores, Louis stores in there, high-end restaurants.
Yeah. It's Lennox. It's Lennox Mall.
No, way better. Way past.
Way better than
you know what I mean. You know what I mean. You know what I mean.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, but don't. No.
It's Vegas. Like I said, I know it's Vegas, so everything gonna be bigger in Vegas, bigger and better.
They
in Vegas.
waxing whatever they. If I was to guess, just to have that space, because that's one of the bigger spaces in Caesar's Palace that you can actually walk in through and interact with as a store. I'm guessing maybe $50,000 to $100,000 a month.
Okay. What? How much more would you expect the markup to be? Let's say
I'm gonna tell you what the markup is because I've been in the store. They had Yeezys,
comparably.
They was having Yeezys that was like $300-400 on StockX for $600-700 there, bro.
There you go. Mm-hmm. Them shoes ain't selling like that, bro.
No, bro.
And that's the problem where everybody got their shoes too. It's like the market done crashed, then done went down. It's like you got phone runners and stuff up there that you ain't getting that money no more.
You got to come get
$70 to $200 per square foot annually at Caesars. And how big was that store? Probably about 15,000 square feet.
Man,
so 20,000 square feet. It's
house.
Probably 100,000. If I was a guessing man, I would say $100,000 a month.
100. Trey Day said maybe 10K, 10 a month. No, it's gonna be.
Matt say
hell no.
No, that's probably Lennox. That's Lennox.
Yeah, that's probably like Lennox or something like that. But in Vegas,
that's luxury mall price. We talking about a world famous casino resort.
Everything connected resort. Yeah.
Like no.
The cheapest rooms in there you gonna get is about $250 a night.
Bro, think about this. All them super big superstar artists who have residencies there.
18,000 square feet times
Matt, look what Matt said. Let me put a Matt. Okay, look what Matt said.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
What's the price? Let's do some math, y'all.
My boy said 100 minimum.
Minimum. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I know, bro. I used to do this. I used to work in construction and all that stuff, and rental fees and all that stuff. Bro, they was waxing. And it's in Caesar's Palace. Don't forget that. It's in Caesar's Palace. It's not no regular ass hotel. This is a huge hotel with history, fights, all that. They waxing, bro. The floor. I'm trying to tell y'all. If y'all ain't never been in there, look at the floor.
He ain't bullshit. Bring up his YouTube channel, man.
It's Caesar's Palace, bro.
That's what I'm saying. It's literally
70 to 200. 70 to 200. It varies. So you paying at least 70. Appreciate that, Jay Clean.
Jay, what's popping? 70 to 2K.
70 to 200K for a spread. Bobby Flay's in there paying 70. And it's a little.
Boy said, look, and that's before
if Bobby Flay paying 70, 2Js was paying 200.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Come on, man.
That's Bobby Flay.
Hey, Matt, drop the link. Drop the link, Matt. You want to push up? Anybody else want to push up too? Let's drop the link.
I got you.
So we got some info.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm getting at, Matt. They got to clear $300 a month just to keep the lights on.
Yeah, you got to pay employee.
You got to pay people. You got to pay utility probably, or it might be included, subsidized or whatever. But dog, come on, man. That's a lot of money, bro. And I get it, you got to mark your shit up and all that, but like, come on, bro. Who doing what? Was it really running smooth when JC and his wife was in control? Was it really everything really going the way it needs to?
I done been in that store 15 times. I worked in Vegas and I would frequent that store quite a bit. I ain't never seen a person buy shit out of there. I seen a lot of people taking pictures and walking around and looking, but I ain't never seen nobody buy nothing.
Damn.
You bought something?
Hell, fuck no. Not paying no extra. No, bro. No, absolutely not.
The boy keeping that shit playing.
What you mean, bro? No. They had the Fear God Nikes in there, man. You could have got them, man.
Retro
They had the
Podcast.
canaries in there, Rick.
Bro, my limit is 400. They don't even really have nothing in there for 400 unless it's like a GR, a whole GR.
Come on, man. You lying, bro. Why y'all lying on Urban Necessities, bro? That was the hottest, most poppinest, most you need to be there sneaker store on the planet, bro.
I don't care.
Was he getting ready to do one overseas too?
Man, watch out.
No, I'm dead serious. What is it finna be? I don't say Canada somewhere.
That what they finna do? That what they finna do?
Before everything went down, I think it was an overseas store, or it is an overseas store.
Bro, shoe surgeon got to pay his Nike bill, and them Gucci shoes ain't gonna get it.
No, Gucci shoes ain't.
Ain't nothing going over there. They ain't going over there.
So they finna close down. They finna leave Caesar Palace. Basically, what we watching. We watching them get evicted in front of our eyes.
They had shoes packed up. Big old boxes.
Yeah.
They ain't.
So y'all, this it? Y'all think this?
I think so.
They ain't no coming back from it.
It's going. How long is it? It's gonna take a while. I think it's gonna take a while. Cause ain't nobody said nothing about paperwork for real yet. So somebody gonna have to bust a move. They both made a shady deal.
I agree.
And must face the consequences.
I agree, Kyle.
Exactly, Kyle. So who gonna lawyer up first?
It shouldn't.
Surgeon got more money than 2J's seemingly.
Lawyer up.
I think Surgeon gonna lawyer up.
Both of them gonna file probably a Chapter 8 or Chapter 9 bankruptcy, and that shit just gonna all disappear. I'm gonna be honest with you.
I think Urban did the dude in the video, didn't he say something about filing bankruptcy?
Yeah.
Do we need to go back to the tape?
Roll it back.
Hold on, let me check the tape. We gotta check the tape.
All they gonna do, bro, all they gonna do is
Podcast.
and this shit gonna disappear. The whole entity gonna get dissolved and everything, bro. That's how this shit works. When you play
out
to
like that, 200 of y'all. It's 20 of y'all, but it feel like 200. And we thank y'all for pushing up on RetroVision Podcast.
Chaotic in the building. Jay Clean. Jalen Jones. What's the deal, everybody?
Yeah, go do a roll call real quick, man. While he's
Tim C. Let's go. Matt excels. Let's go. Appreciate y'all. Mackie in the building.
Mackie. X.
Ray D once again. Shout out for pushing up, my boy.
Jalen. RetroVision Podcast. Smash that
Bird.
like button.
Y'all give me a second. I'm letting the video catch back up to where we was. It's some more people. Hopefully everybody done seen it, but if you wanna run it.
Yeah, run it from the beginning. Because you ain't let the finish the end of it when he said it was 7,000 pairs on one wall. I said, not that little bitty ass wall.
All right, let's get to it. I pulled it up.
All right, so this once again, this him going into the store. His own store he used to own. That he's no.
You know I still own the store, bro. By law, you need to let me in there. By law, you need to let me in there. Please don't make this about yourself, bro. Bro, I love you, and my name is on this paperwork, bro. Suelta la puerta, bro. No te me metas en medio. Por favor, sal del medio and do what's right. Do what's right. Do what's right.
Somebody translate that. It sounds like
that I wanted to see. The one person that's been dodging. You want to sit here and tell me why you're sitting?
Alex, we're here helping consigners. If you want to come in and help us, we welcome you.
Yeah. All of a sudden now it's help you, right?
Jay,
it's amazing.
We've always been here.
Sure you have. Sure, being out the store and having security in the front of the door, right? While you sit here and run and not take any accountability for anything, right?
Look at the marble. Look at the marble flow when we're talking.
That's support. Packing shit up, right?
That's probably $15 million by itself.
I'm sitting here calling you 24/7, telling you, let me know what's going on. You got people sitting here taking shit. You're emptying out the store. This is how you're helping me? That's how you're helping me. Y'all see that, right? Won't even let me into my own shit. Faces I want y'all to see. Faces that you should come in and ask them what the fuck's going on with the rest of your shit.
He on bullshit.
Here, janky, bro. This is consignor, this whole empty ass wall. Help me understand when I look at this empty ass wall. It don't look like to me Help me understand. So you tell me the shit the shit you just took out these walls is all consignor shit?
That's crazy.
Oh, right now it's convenient, right? What about that whole bottom part right there? What about that whole? To me, it looks like you're emptying out the store. Don't bro me. Don't bro me, bro.
Boy, sure, don't bro me, bro.
No, bro, me, bro. Look
I
at the
want
Shoe
y'all to
Surgeon
see.
sign.
This is what's going on. I had over 7,000 pairs on that fucking wall. I had over 7,000 pairs on that wall. What we got here?
Not no 7,000, bro. But yeah, I get the point.
Look,
7,000 pairs on that wall.
It was the video where he called.
Dude hit him with him like, no, that was the hats. That was the hats. He said that one up for the hats. He's like, oh, I don't want to hear that. Man, bro.
It was supposedly a 50-50 split. It was supposed to be a 50-50 split. And this is what we got.
The
that what 2J
said. Me is gold. Notice he said I had, no we had, not we had. Ego. That's a fact.
Don't bro me, bro.
Bro, don't bro me. Hey, look, man, my boy went in through the back door. Hey, look, man. I'm not laughing, but I'm laughing because y'all know me on RetroVision Podcast. We're going to have a good time, bro. Bro, come on, man. Like, I just felt like he ain't had to do all that with the camera, really. Like, I feel like, I don't know, bro. What's that, bro?
Rome is, look, the pillars in Rome is falling, so of course he's going to try to make himself be, come on, man.
Yeah, bro, just pay the people, bro. Just stop. Both of y'all sit y'all ass down, go back to the table, count whoever inventory that y'all own consignment, and wherever the shoes going. He might be mad that we're not thinking too. Shoe Surgeon taking all his shoes too. Fuck consignment. You know, if he been to all them sneaker cons and all them venues and buying shoes, you know, so he mad at that too as well, because it's not like, shit, that was my earnings on top of that. So yeah, he'll feel some type of way. But you still gotta take care of the customers first. Take care of the customers. Because they watching y'all go back and forth, and both of y'all still gonna be straight at the end of the day. Like my boy Rick said, you're gonna file chapter 9, chapter 8, and life's gonna
chapter
be great.
11, whatever.
Yeah, like whatever, man. 8 through 13, however y'all finna do it.
Yeah.
So
and 2J,
you know what I mean, bro. Come on,
2J is probably gonna end up doing it twice if you can. I don't know if you can, but he gonna probably try to do it for the business and personal, because according to him, he talking about selling his house and selling his personal collection and all his clothes, and then he also got an online store. The
article that we had though, what you see what the quote unquote business manager said? What they say? We're paying for your house still too though.
That's why 2J said if he have to sell his house,
how he
to pay the customers.
I get okay. Yeah, I see what you're saying. He might have
what he's saying. So what 2J was on that initial video that started all this from 2J's, he was saying he will liquidate all of his assets to pay the customers, but he will only pay 50%. He's standing on the fact that Surgeon, the company, owes the customers 50% of what is to be paid to customers. He will pay 50 and they have to pay 50. And he wants control of the business back. Which also don't make sense to me, because if you couldn't do it 3 years ago, because your wife's sick and she's stage 4, that's, like that ain't nothing to play with. Fuck cancer. You know what I mean? Stage 4, that's the worst. You know what I mean? So if she stage 4 now and you couldn't handle it then, I get it. You presenting honorable. Let's make it right for the community. Let's make it right for the customers. But what make you so confident you're gonna be able to bring it back to what it was when y'all started it, when your business partner went down and she down badder than she was before? Like what's the end game?
You making valid points.
I just want to know the end game, bro.
The system allows you to do this shit, man. If you know the laws and you got CPAs and all that good shit, you can you can literally just keep doing this shit over and over and over again. It just crumble it up, it go on a piece of paper, and then you just start over. Come out
JC last name Lopez too, though.
The same shit happen all over and over again, bro.
JC last name Lopez.
That people been running that don't look like us that we don't know about, but this is the shit that happens all the time.
JC look like us, so that's different. JC look like us. Dominic don't. Dominic just got a Gucci deal in the middle of a Nike lawsuit. 2Js didn't.
Yeah.
So it's looking real bad for JC, whether he was in the wrong in the beginning or in the middle or now. He gonna come out with the shorter end of the stick because the shoe surgeon still rolling out here. The man just, bruh, I promise you, if Kyle Kuzma looked any softer on that ad with Gucci and shoe surgeon, I'll say some more stuff about Dominic. But he got the man got a whole Gucci ad, bro.
He got a whole campaign. All right.
Bro, he done did a Cheeto shoe. He done did a Eggo shoe. And they gonna keep giving him more goofy shit that we don't care about. Because it ain't about the culture with shoe surgeon. I don't believe.
No,
if that were the case, he wouldn't have been selling you $1,500 customs with fake air in them.
You're a vulture, bro. He seen a gap in the market that he could take his creative, his creative abilities and take advantage of it, bro. Let's just be honest.
And some of that shit was hard. I ain't gonna cap.
It was fire. Don't get it twisted. But that don't mean he wasn't a vulture.
True.
So it's like the two, man, well, it's crazy, man. So it's like both of them like known for doing this one, the other one known for doing this one, and it still ended up bad. Like y'all both was bad from the word go.
That partnership didn't make no sense.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That it was
partnering with a reseller. Like what that's supposed to do?
Clout, bro. It was clout. They did that shit during the hype.
When it was both popping.
Yeah, it's more money. They seen a gap in the market, and they was like, you know what? We'll put our little collective powers together and form Voltron. We gonna get out here in Vegas and Soho and wherever else, and we gonna fleece the people. That's just what it was, bro.
If Voltron came together and the head was on the left foot, and the left foot was on the right arm, and the right arm was where the head was supposed to be.
For real, my boy. No.
Oh man, they come out there with the sword on top of the head like this.
So what y'all? What's your next move if you're Dominic, or if you the shoe surgeon, or if you 2Js? What's your next move? Y'all lawyering up, or I'm gonna start with you. Rick. What's your first move?
You already know they got lawyered. They already lawyered up. They already got they bankruptcy papers filed and everything. You heard it. That's the only thing to do. That's the glitch in the system that lets you get away with shit like this. They let you file bankruptcy 8, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and then all that shit just goes away. That's just how they do it, bro.
So basically, you think he's doing that all online, and they going back and forth trying to get the sympathy from both parties, from both people? Yeah.
No, 2Js want us. I don't think Surgeon cares.
I don't think Surgeon cares personally.
Surgeon does. You're probably right, bro. He collabed out. He can go drop anytime with somebody, and they're gonna put it on.
Yeah. Surgeon, at this point, Surgeon can go. He can go do anything after this Gucci collab if he can keep his name clean enough for these brand executives to trust him and feel like he popping enough still to do a legit collab. It ain't nothing for me to see. I've been, before all this bullshit, when Surgeon first started popping, I was pushing for him to get a creative direction job at one of these brands, just because of how far some of the shit he was doing was. Just on some looking at sneakers shit. Had I known about the him using reps and the partnership with Urban Necessities going, had I known about any of this, I'd have been off him long time. I really got off him when he did the damn Cheetos and Eggo shit. That was just like, all right, bro. I see where you going. This ain't it. This ain't for sneaker culture.
I ain't gonna. She got to bring them up. You say that the Cheetos and the Eggos.
You don't remember that? Boy.
The boy said the Cheetos and the Eggos. Jeez. And shouts out to everybody tuning in, man. Once again, we chopping it up about the situation with 2Js, aka, well, damn, I won't say Urban Necessities, but shit, we're gonna find out if it's still his store too. I want to know if it's still his store. Like, he went in through the back, but then Shoe Surgeon owns the store now. How did they buy him out? Was it the 5150? Like,
bro, please share the screen, bro. Please.
I'm to be honest, Retro. I don't think neither. I think Caesar Palace own that shit, and they probably leasing that motherfucker. I don't think they own shit. I'm gonna be honest with you.
You see that? Y'all see this? Urban Necessities, Ego Surgeon.
But look at the brand. Look at the cross promotion. Look.
The discount.
This is where the bullshit. This is where the bullshit started at.
The email sign up pop up with a picture of 2Js.
Look, with the Urban Necessity logo. So now.
But he got to force his way in the back door. This is real, right? This is real time right here. I just pulled this up. Look, y'all remember this? This goofy shit.
I ain't never seen these, but
yeah. This Shoe Surgeon right here. This is what he decided to do with Urban Necessities. Drop some damn Eggos. Deep bro.
Go boots. That's crazy.
Let me see you with these outside, boy. Let me see you. I'm taking pictures.
This on his website.
This is urbannecessities.com.
Shoe Surgeon Eggos
fully loaded
kicks. Wow. Hey. So, damn. Business is business, though, man. Get them people their shoes back. Y'all doing collab with Eggo. Y'all got that money. But, yeah, boy, Dominic, you got that money now. Eggos? Yeah, okay.
Mm-hmm. Was that? No, that wasn't him with the Cheeto shoe, I guess. Nah, that wasn't him. That wasn't him.
I ain't know about the Eggos, bro. So he was like Eggos and Cheetos, but no, good play on the Eggos. You definitely put us on game right here on RetroVision Podcast. I did not know that. And then with them having the Urban Necessities logo watermark in the corner.
It's on the Urban Necessity website. Yeah. Like, you, come on, bro. What's up? What's up? You know?
Who getting the money off of that one?
Eggos, bro.
Who getting the money off of that? That. So, on some real shit, like, I get 2Js want the store back, and he want to, you know, but like I said, I'm still here talking about the people that making sure they get their shoes. Shoe surgeons should drop a shoe. I don't know, do some type of pop-up to pay all them people get their shoe back, bro.
They better start cutting up some of that goddamn granite flow and start paying people back. Just saying.
That too. Hey, shit. Hey, that too. Do a pop-up or something, cut up the granite flow. But boy said start selling everything in there, huh? Everything must go, Shell. He want the grout off. He want the grout off the floors,
the fixtures, everything.
Give me a good 10 by 10 piece. You know what I'm saying? I'll be cool.
Look, they better sell them display to some local sneakerheads.
Man. Oh well. No, they'll be gone, and it'll be another store in there, bro.
Oh, for sure. Real fast.
It won't be no sneaker resale store. I bet that.
That ain't never gonna happen in Caesar's Palace again. I bet you that. Especially with all the bad press they getting. Man, come on, man.
But just ain't no resale store coming to Caesar's Palace to fill that void, huh?
Hell no.
Look, you know who's sitting in the cut like this? Shoe Palace.
Yep. Wait.
Shoe Palace sitting over there like, yeah, go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, box it all up. We'll slide right on in there. Nah, leave them displays. leave the lights in the wall. Leave all that in there. We gonna slide right on in there with the Dunks and the Air Maxes and the Asics.
Kyle, my question is, how many pairs was lost? Yeah. We got to get to that too on the next one. We got to see, like I say, who shoes went where. Once again, for the people that's watching this, you want to run it back. If you legitly know your shoes there, leave a comment. Don't be scared. Let them people know you ain't. Let some people know you ain't get your shoes, or you need help getting your shoes back, or something, bro. Leave a comment, start a petition, just to see. And then he did merch too as well, right? It just wasn't all shoes, bro.
Tim, you tripping, Tim? That man said cool kicks and see. It really cool kicks? That ain't it, Tim. That ain't it.
Tim said cool kicks and see. They ain't Caesar's Palace too. Cool kicks.
Hell nah. Tim tripping. Forums. I don't know. Rick on it. Rick on the case. I already know. I can see what he doing. Boy, cool kids.
Find out.
Boy, stop. I ain't know Cool Kids had a store.
Yeah,
I thought
it ain't no look, bro. Here, I'm about to share it to you right now.
Man, it probably look like a regular JD. It probably like a JD.
Bro, this shit ain't nothing like Urban Necessities at all. Look at this.
Oh yeah, that's just a sneaker.
That's a wooden flow, man.
It's nice, but it ain't like Urban. Yeah, it's a wooden flow in there. Come on, man.
That's retail, right?
No, Cool Kicks a retail shop.
Yeah, it's a retail shop.
They got them Kobe's. Nah, man, going to put Shoe Palace in there, man. Cause Shoe Palace got a store in the mall in Vegas. They might well give them a shot in there. Shoe Palace popping on the West Coast, so.
Oh, definitely. They got enough money to do it. But they want to pay that damn that rent though.
Hey.
$100,000 a month.
Look how low this ceiling is in here. Oh, yeah. And Urban Necessities in Vegas probably got like a 50-foot ceiling or 100-foot ceiling, something like that.
Too much. all that open space you paying for.
For nothing.
You ain't got nothing hanging from them. You ain't got no. At least, hold on. Was Urban Necessities the stores where they had a basketball goal in there?
No, that's Cool Kicks. Look at the ceiling. Look at the ceiling in that one. You know what I mean? Look at that one. Now look at this ceiling right here.
Wait, they got 2 floors in there?
Yes.
Yeah, Urban Necessities got 2 floors.
Watch out, man.
Yeah. That ain't the bottom. He ain't go upstairs. He ain't run up on employees upstairs. He just gonna pop.
And ain't nothing up there. It's a barber shop. The consignment little thing where you go do your little contracts and all that shit. All that stuff up there. It ain't really nothing up there.
Yeah, that's the paperwork. The paperwork up there.
Well, yeah, that's what he should have took the camera. Why he
had a little area for like the consignment and all that, but it ain't no shoes or nothing.
Ain't no file cabinet, but he should have been doing something, trying to take the hard drive or something in that motherfucker.
Why he ain't take the camera up there?
Look at the ceiling in here. Y'all see that? I ain't bullshitting. That's like a 100-foot ceiling, 75 feet, something like that.
Yeah, that 100,000 starting to look like 100,000 a month now, Rick.
Should look like 125 to me. Look at the roof, my roof, X. Look at my roof. Yeah, that money now, man. Good.
You said Cool Kicks. Cool Kicks better because they own their own product. No, because that's cool. Yeah. A lot of stores go that way. That's definitely But when you get to doing the consignment and taking people money, and then you got 7,000 pairs on the wall that's gone, and you can't pay them people their money back.
And consignment is relationship based too, because you got to negotiate with customers and all that stuff too. Like, I would never put nothing on consignment like that, bro. I'd rather set it myself if I'm gonna have to do all that. I get it, like putting it in a place that's centralized where people go to get these type of things.
But they going off the name though, right? So they go off his name, and they hoping that Urban Necessities staff and whoever doing the checking every shoe that's coming in, knowing what it's coming
Vegas
from.
Vegas markup ain't worth it, man.
Yeah, I don't trust none of it, bro. I don't trust none of it. Y'all know me. I don't trust none of it. There probably some damn fakes in there too, bro. I just don't trust none of that shit sometimes. Especially when it come to consignment.
What's the cap? Like
How much you
It
can
got to
drop
be
off? That's what
waxing.
I'm saying. What if that guy was $2 million? What if they say one guy got inventory $2 million in there? It ain't funny no more. Ain't no.
Bro,
I'm not even laughing. $2 million you owe me. I want my $2 million.
and they probably want 20%.
Yeah, I want my $2 million, my G. Somebody got 20%. You got somebody in there probably with a quarter, 250,000. I'm sure some guys in there too.
No, I'm saying the store. The store probably taking 15-20% off
No,
the sale.
they definitely doing that. They definitely getting it on sale. But I'm saying for the people that had
More than
$2
20.
million worth of inventory, $15,000 worth of inventory, $20,000 worth of inventory, they ain't where they money at, bro.
Somebody got it, or somebody
More than
spent it.
20%. 20% going to that flow. Y'all playing that damn.
Consignment. Rick ain't playing about that floor. No, but seriously, consignment probably about they probably doing 40, 60, 40. Cause they gonna tell you.
I think it was 60-40 when I seen it, the little. I think it was 60-40.
Yeah, typically it'd be 60-40.
60, boy.
Fact. No. They taking that off the top.
No. The answer is no. Like, what? Come on, bro. You can't go in there with nothing less than the Travis.
They got the Louis V in there. They got the. I get it. But
resale high fashion. That what we doing? We buying high fashion clothes for resale price. Boy, stop.
Yeah.
Boy. Y'all go ahead. Y'all go on down there and pay $400 for a Palm Angel t-shirt. I'm gonna be right over here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be right over here buying t-shirts from Spencer's. And I bet that'd be fresher than you, cause you can't dress no way.
Boy, Tim said 60-40. He'll do that shit himself on eBay. Fact.
Talk to him, Tim. Help him understand. eBay don't want nothing but what? 12%, 8%, something like that.
Okay, but look, this is how this works though, right? Let me tell you how this works. You get the shoe. It's not everybody. You might get the shoe for retail, right? You can't move the shoe, but you know you can get more for that shoe. And that store's still gonna charge a higher price you pay too. So the 60-40 ain't looking bad if you really break down that you know he gonna sell a shoe for $3,000. You damn well Joe Blow wasn't getting $3,000 for that shoe. But he can. Because of the foot traffic that can walk through the high-end store where he's at.
How long it gonna take?
It just depends on who fighting that night. Who going through Caesar Palace, what rapper, who pulling up. It's Caesar Palace, baby. Anything can go down. So people got that hope like, yo, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas? No, it didn't happen, but
you waiting on a celebrity or you waiting on somebody to hit on the floor and feel like they want to buy a shoe, like... Can't bank on that. I'd rather put my money on eBay or go to StockX. For real. And with the markup, like, you got to make an adjustment for that. What you asking for?
Mm-hmm.
Like, cause are they gonna sell it for what you asking for, or they gonna sell it for what they want to sell it for?
What they want to sell it for, bro. They're gonna make their money, so they might be shit. And that's what I mean, bro. Unless you buy the person. Now, you got a lot of cash out buys too, right? Where people go in and that's different. You just go in and sell your shoe and you just auction it off. Some people like that, but certain shoes that they was known for carrying with certain shoes, the average person wasn't finna have, bro. And some of these
I'm saying, okay, so we know how the resale game go from the inside out. We know about bodies, we know about backdooring and all that stuff, right? Because we educated sneakerheads over here. When you hit a Travis that you don't want, you just want to flip it. Online, it's going for a stack, right? Urban Necessities got it going for $1,800. You just want 12. Is they gonna sell it for 12? They gonna sell it for 18?
They're gonna sell it for 18.
18.
Because if 2Js go buy it, or if somebody that work at the store go hit for it on a one of their accounts, because they got plenty of accounts. Everybody who work there probably using their accounts to hit for the store too. They probably get commission off of hitting for the store. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact, Tim. I definitely wouldn't, bro. I'm not shopping there.
It's nasty, bro. Like what? And then what? Shoe Surgeon? What? When has Shoe Surgeon had anything to do with resale?
That was crazy thing, even going in partnership with it. That is just a money grab. It was a whole money grab. They both eyes seen cash. Let's get it. We in Vegas. You popping. You doing this. I'm doing that. Let's sit down and do a collab. No one did the paperwork. No one lawyered up, obviously, before all this shit went down, because it shouldn't have went down the way it is. Like how he had access to kick them out either way or use the money from what they're portraying. But then, like I said, we got the other article where the people on the back end stayed otherwise. Like, yo, you owe not 1.9, but 190,000 on this. The house going for this. We paying for this. So it's a lot of stuff that we're gonna probably ain't gonna know until they go to court. If they going to court, they're going to court, bro.
They got to. At this point, they got to. Because it's just gonna be back and forth accusations and just shit being up in the air for whoever's sake. If somebody telling the truth, they got to go to court and go on and get this shit over with.
Mm-hmm.
Cause from that video, bro, I agree with you too, Rick. Walking in there with the camera rolling, it looked crazy.
Mm-hmm.
It do.
But people cheering it on because
It was like I told you, I done been to that store about 15, 16 times. There was more people in there taking pictures than was actually people shopping. I would never really see nobody at the register, but I would see a whole bunch of people taking pictures.
So it's stupid, bro. It's interesting though.
It's gonna go down. It's gonna go down, man. Definitely, we're gonna keep y'all in the loop too. We definitely gonna keep y'all in the loop. If anything else happens, we just kind of like a little breaking news segment. Kicked it off on Thursday. We still live tomorrow too, man. Ain't nothing changed. We got Dave Kicks pushing up from Miami, representing tomorrow too, man.
Facts.
What 808? Wow, Clutch. I appreciate you pushing up, my G.
I appreciate the invite, though. You know I got you.
But already, man. I already know. I know I got to work tomorrow. I know you got to work tomorrow too. Was damn well. Hey, shout out to the audience. Smash that like button. Go back, tell a friend and tell a friend. We did a RetroVision podcast on a Thursday. Y'all want us to do breaking news, stuff like this more often, leave a comment, let us know. We can see what we can do. Q, tell them people, tap in, man. Tell them people where they can find you at on all platforms, 808. Let's get it.
808 Kicks ATL, man. Everywhere. That's the only name I go by. 808 Kicks ATL.
It's
me. You'll see me. I'm going to have an A hat on. If I don't, check me, please.
So check them. What about, you have a Hawks hat on now too, bro.
Same thing. Atlanta.
Same. Nah,
Start with Atlanta.
The A meaning braids though, bro. But you didn't.
No, I just call it a Atlanta team hat. Put it like that.
No, for real.
Hawks, Braves, for the most part.
Jeez, my boy Rick signed us out, my G.
Hey, you already know it's RetroVision Podcast. You know what I mean? With the one-off. Shout out to Q for pushing up. Shout out to Retro for pushing up. You know what I mean? And providing this great information and content. I know I was a little late, but I was on my daddy duty. But, we definitely going to be back. We definitely got more guests coming up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Let us know if y'all find any more information on that. Reach out to us on social media so that way if we got to come back on here, you know what I mean, for another one.
Y'all got them shoes. You ain't got your money.
Facts. Let us know.
Let us know. Let's talk about it.
Look, we're gonna give you a platform.
A platform to talk about it. We can talk about it. We can see if we can help you out. Maybe we can, maybe we can't. You never know who I know, who somebody else know. But let's apply a little pressure, especially if you catching the short end of this stick right here, man. This shit crazy, bro. But look,
tell them you want your granite, your piece of the granite up out the floor. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that shit is not cheap. You know what I mean? Well, yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? We back at it. We live. We gonna give y'all everything. We gonna keep busting y'all over the head with this heating content.
Facts.
Make sure y'all leave a comment. Let us know if y'all like the thumbnail that we drummed up. You know what I mean? Because we trying something new for the channel. Leave some comments. Just tell a friend and tell a friend, and yeah, man, we out this thing.
Man, you know what we say around here, man. We love y'all. Stay strong. Man, stay double strong. Until the next one. Peace.
Peace.
Yes, sir, scare. Let me end this.